Good morning, this is Bhargav Reddy of APAC Assistance Asia Pacific team. I'm discussing main issues in East Asia Pacific. Today it's Friday, 1st of March. Firstly, in Thailand, the National Legislative Assembly passed a cybersecurity bill yesterday. The bill gives authorities the right to bypass court orders in critical situations. The bill authorizes formation of the National Cybersecurity Commission chaired by the Prime Minister. The commission will be monitored by a committee headed by the Minister of Digital Economy and Society. The commission will gather evidence for analyzing cybersecurity threats. The bill empowers the Secretary General of the Cybersecurity Commission to let officials investigate cybersecurity threats without approaching the court. The King needs to sign the bill and it should be published in the Royal Gazette for the bill to be enacted as a law. In the Philippines, a police officer was killed and another officer was injured in an encounter with the New People's Army Communist guerrilla group in Gloria, Oriental Mindoro province on the Mindoro Island yesterday. Police officers were patrolling near Premium Megastructures Incorporated, where they were attacked by the New People's Army. Clients are advised to employ extreme caution and be aware of the frequent attacks by the communist rebels on the private corporations and frequent gunfights with the police and security forces. In Indonesia and Australia are expected to sign a free trade deal in Jakarta on March the 4th. It will be known as the Indonesia-Australia Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. The agreement will give 99% of Australian exports to Indonesia either a tax-free or preferential treatment. It is expected to benefit Australia's agriculture, education, and health sectors. Indonesia will benefit on its exports of petroleum, furniture, wood products, and footwear. In 2017 and 18, the total trade volume between Indonesia and Australia stood at $7.9 billion. In 2017, Australia imported 1.5% of total Indonesian exports, while 4.5% of total imports by Indonesia were from Australia. Also in Indonesia, 11 members of Islam Defender Front were arrested yesterday by police for allegedly causing a commotion during an event of Indonesia's largest Islamic organization, the Nahdlatul Ulama, in Tebing Tinggi in the northern Sumatra yesterday. Police said that the arrested individuals allegedly violated Article 160 of the Criminal Code on provocation by shouting misleading statements while demanding the event to be disbanded. With the elections scheduled in April, such protests by religious pressure groups are likely to increase. Clients are advised to avoid attending any political rallies or events before the elections in April this year. In China, the Ford Motor Corporation has decided not to renew its contract with China's Chang'an Automobile Group to supply workers to its facility in China due to a slowdown in car sales in China. More than 20,000 workers are going to be affected by this decision. Ford sales went down 36.9% in 2018 due to a lack of new and redesigned models. Ford is unlikely to regain the sales in 2019. According to China's Association of Automobile Manufacturers, China's car sales went down 2.8% in 2018, the first slowdown since the 1990s due to slow economic growth and also the ongoing US-China trade war. The association does not expect the growth in car sales in 2019. In January 2019, car sales fell 15.8% year on year compared to January 2017 or 2018. In Vietnam, the US and North Korea talks in Hanoi ended without an agreement. It is unclear when the next round of talks will be held. The United States President Donald Trump said the meeting ended over disagreement on North Korea's demand for removal of all sanctions first to meet the US demands on dismantling the main nuclear complex at Yongbyon. The US also wanted other nuclear facilities, including covert sites, to be disabled. Trump added he's open to meet for third round of talks. The failure of talks will disappoint South Korea as it was expecting an agreement from the talks and reduction of sanctions on North Korea for normalcy in bilateral trade with South Korea. Denuclearization of North Korea is critical for the regional security. Please check us out at www.apacassistance.com, where you can buy our advisories, alerts, and assessments on a pay-for-view basis, or email us at info@apacassistance.com to inquire about our East Asia Pacific or South Asia risk management memberships.